It's Ricky. Hey, so definitely some air sign drama going on. Because I'm in a house full of air signs. Well, I was, but so if you're an air sign, this reading could be for you. Somebody's realizing their candle magic backfired because their candle exploded. And they're not so happy about it.
Already know.
They'll say anything when you're giving them what they want. They'll tell you anything you want to hear when you're giving them what they want. I don't know. You just said they tell you they love you. I'm like, well, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear.
Attention? How?
Yeah.
Because it's that middle months. And it's like what?
Someone's being stalked and they're being watched and they're being followed by an earth sign. There's an earth sign that thinks that you don't know that they are watching your every move. Hey, earth sign, they do. Or at least they do now. Someone's name begins with a W. Or somebody used religion as the reason why they wanted to do whatever it is they did to you. But what it really was is this person was jealous of you, and they did not want you to go through the transformation. This person knew that you were like, either they know how to read birth charts or they just have a spiritual gift themselves, and they knew you were about to like walk through the portal, about to step foot in the pool of Bethesda. They knew you were at the right time in your life to where you were going to get restored, renewed, and healed. And for whatever reason, this person didn't want this for you. I don't know if they wanted to take your destiny or what, but that's why this person's following you and like watching your every move, because they're trying to keep you from going through the portal or going through the transformation. This person wants you to keep your heart chakra closed and your sacral chakra. They could actually even be using, especially if you've had a sexual relationship with this person, they are using your fourth and second chakra against you. They don't want you to ever love again. They don't want you to ever heal. They want you to spend the rest of your life feeling unloved, unlovable, lonely, broken, disgusted. And they want to take all your blessings and cipher them for themselves. Because this person's been doing this for quite some time. And whoever it is, you had no clue that this person could do this or that they were doing it. But for 2 to 4 years, this person has taken a lot of things that were supposed to be yours. And it's because you, through ignorance and through lack of knowledge, my people will perish. God warned us that we would perish because of our lack of knowledge of His kingdom and His power and authority. And that's exactly what's happening to someone I'm talking to right now. So let's take back some of our power and authority. By the power and authority I have through Yeshua Yamashita, you witches and warlocks coming against my life, I rebuke you. I cut off every witchcraft attack against me. I cut off their devices. I command their mirror to break into pieces and to leave their monitoring spirits blind. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I come against you in the name of Yeshua. For the Lord has not given me a spirit of fear, but of boldness and sound mind. I come against you, your powers opposing my life. For if God is for me, who can be against me? Heavenly Father, break the arm of the wicked man who is holding any satanic mirror, distorting the possessions of my life. May all wickedness sent towards me be consumed by the fire of God. God will fight for me as I maintain my peace. In Yeshua's name I ask and pray. Amen. So, you just remember that God is fighting all your battles. You don't have to fight them. You just need to remain in peace. Everything's going to be okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please get Ricky out there. Any super chats or cash apps are greatly appreciated. I will answer the questions after this reading, if anyone has any. Either you just got into a new relationship or you're about to. And I think it's going to be a little bit surprising. For one, who it's with, and for two, how it happened. Or how it's going to happen. No, this is not an ex of yours. But it is somebody who will communicate very well, and they will be completely committed to the relationship. This person is not going to give you a lot of empty promises. They are going to say what they mean and mean what they say. This is someone who is really going to give you everything. And it's not just going to be a fly-by-night, let me tell you what you want to hear so I can get your pants type person. Someone could have butterfly tattoos. Or butterfly kisses is significant for someone. Joni, someone's name is Joni. Oh, wow. Somebody's getting a divorce because they were using love spells and they backfired. Someone stole a person away from somebody, manifested somebody wanted to steal all the happiness out of your life, and they looked like they were achieving this for a time because God has a plan bigger than that we can understand at this point. And this person, whatever they were doing, it appeared to be working, but it really never was. It was working against them the entire time. They just were too stupid to pay attention, and you were being protected the entire time, so there was nothing to worry about ever. But whoever was doing this love spell and took your person and married them, that marriage is now falling apart, and they are going to be coming back. But like I said, I think this new person is. I don't think they're an ex. So if you have someone coming back, it might not be the one you're supposed to pick. But it's free will. You know your situation. You know what you went through. Make your own choice. But it is for certain that whoever it was they went to, like left you for, that's over. Gambling. Yeah, this person knows it too. They took a risk. They knew when they left you that they were leaving the best thing ever happened to them. They just were not in the right place mentally because they were on a lot of drugs. And this little hoodoo queen, witchcraft spell caster had your person's head all messed up. Plus, I think there were seduction spells going on, and they probably, whoever this was, they're Jezebel, and they seduced the hell out of your person, or the person you were with at the time. I'm really going to try and stop saying your person, because I'm sorry, no witchcraft, bitchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo bullshit can get in the way of free love, or real love. So if your person really loved you, this wouldn't have worked anyways. I think your person only loved themselves, and that's why it worked, or appeared to work. But it could have been teaching a lesson to both of you, and maybe it was meant to happen, and you guys were meant to come back together. You do you. I just know that I am tired. Personally, I am tired of forgiving people for shit that they knew was wrong and they did it. Z?
Me too.
R? F? I would give anything to lay next to you, looking up at the stars, talking about our future. I've never felt so loved and connected to anyone, to another human being in my life. So we have the letter K, and somebody's being haunted, and you're being haunted by your passed over loved one and your ancestors, because whatever you did was shit enough to where. Alright, so it's going to be one of those nights. Alright, so Freddie or Frederick could have actually been the practitioner that these people hired. Some birthday is August 5th or May 8th. But the minute I said Freddie or Frederick, the Wi-Fi went out, or the service went out. So we're going to find a different place to put the phone. There we go. This is someone's birthday. Somebody's name is Linda. E. Someone's name is Derek. I literally have D. E-R-E-K. Sahara. Someone's name is Sahara. Someone's name is Dirk. Someone is a jerk. Someone could be a firefighter. Someone drinks E&J brandy, or someone's initials are E&J. Someone pretended to be a hero, but they're a zero. The color red is significant, or the name red is significant. Someone goes by the name red, or the color is someone's favorite color. H. Carrie Hilson. I just heard Carrie Hilson. Someone's a doctor. Could be a woman doctor, because I see her and a doctor, so. Or her doctor. So someone's doctor could have falsified documents. There could be a doctor going to jail. White Zinfandel. Somebody's a wine drinker. Tell him you love him. Nina Simone. Someone smokes cigarettes. Someone's name is Scotty. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. Somebody's getting cheated on. And the person cheating is literally telling the person that they're going to church and they're really going to somebody else's house and fornicating. Lovers and friends. So if you resonate with someone telling you that they're going to church, but you know they're not, they're going to someone on the east side. They're sleeping with somebody on the east side. Put my body pillow. Here without you, 3 doors down. Or they could be going 3 doors down. If someone 3 doors away from you is named Scotty, well, your person is going to Scotty and you don't know. Well, now you do. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So somebody wants you and they need you, but they don't love you. But why be sad? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah. Whoever this is for, this person doesn't love you, but they do desire you and they do need you, but their heart's closed. This person suffered a very heavy heartbreak at an early age, and they have never, I don't think they've ever genuinely, wholeheartedly loved anyone. Careful what you wish for, you just might get it. So, whoever I'm talking to, you prayed for this relationship, you wanted this relationship, and God gave it to you because you wouldn't stop. You wouldn't give up until you got it, and God tried to save you from this heartbreak, but you just had to go through it. It was the only way you're going to learn. Easy on me, Adele. Someone's born March 3rd or May 5th. If the shoe fits, wear it. If not, put it back on the shelf so somebody else can find it. It's about time. So I feel like that's someone's angels or somebody's spirit team saying it's about time that hard-headed motherfucker got it. Without you or with you. Someone could have had a lover or spouse pass away, and my condolences if you resonate with that. For the ones that are resonating with that, it's probably your insecurities that are kicking in and telling you that the person, it might even be it might be your brain trying to soften the blow of this person passing away. You're trying to tell yourself that they didn't love you, so it's easier to deal with them not being there. Someone's having it really hard. Yes, I feel like someone's actually trying to convince themselves that their spouse didn't die. Their spouse left them for another person. So someone's created this whole storyline in their head because it's easier to deal with than it is to accept the reality that their person has passed away. And again, if that's you, my whole heart goes out to you. I couldn't imagine what that would be like. Someone is a Leo. Someone is a Sagittarius. Someone's in their 30s. So there could be a Sagittarius or a Leo who had a spouse pass away, or the Leo or the Sagittarius is the spouse that passed away. We also have Cancer. Someone could be Italian, or somebody could have lived in Italy, or somebody could have taken their honeymoon in Italy. Start that business. So if there was a business that you and your spouse were putting together before your spouse passed away, you're being called to still open that business. The help you need is coming. You will have everything you need when you need it. And your partner, your spouse, does want this. They want you to continue going on without them because whatever you guys were doing, it had purpose. I bet there's also purpose in the fact that your spouse is no longer here. I'm about to start crying because somebody is not well at all. But you have to turn to God. You have to pick yourself back up, because whatever this is that you and your spouse were working on, God did ordain it, and it is meant to come to pass. You got to You got to heal your broken heart, and you got to get this up and going because it's going to help millions of other people. Germany could also be significant. So maybe I'm talking to somebody who lives in Europe or has traveled to Europe quite often because that's somebody who's bilingual as well. You could be bilingual, your spouse could have been bilingual, or whatever it is that you're working on could have been like some kind of like Rosetta Stone or something. Like some quick, easy way to learn other languages. Alright, so somebody's nickname is Sugar Snaps. Or somebody really likes cookie. Like maybe that was your thing. Maybe you guys like had this like idea for a cookie place or a bakery. Nevada is significant. Stalker. There's Linda. So like I mentioned Linda earlier. Robin. So someone's stalker could be Linda or Robin. So this could be a male who's being stalked by a female. Capricorn. I was paid to do it. So either there was a Capricorn that was paid to stalk a Leo, a Sagittarius, or a Cancer, or there is a Cancer, a Leo, and a Sagittarius that paid someone to stalk a Capricorn. I feel like this is like 3 against 1, whatever it is. No matter how hard it is to do the right thing. You were chosen. So, if you're a Capricorn, I feel like you were chosen by God for whatever this is. And these 3, like this Leo, this Sagittarius, and this Cancer, they came up against you. But they created this whole facade of why they wanted you taken out or why they wanted you arrested or whatnot. And it was all a bunch of lies because they knew the truth. They knew who you were, and they were trying to keep you from stepping into your power. So this could be like a trio of demonic, like warlocks or dudes in a satanic cult or something that target chosen ones. And because you didn't know who you were, and this whole process that you've gone through over the last couple of years is to show you who you are and what your life's purpose is. God allowed you to go through this, but He protected you through all of it as well. But you had to go through it because it was like boot camp, so that you could get to know who you were, what your gifts were, how to use them, and who to watch out for. So if you really meditate and really think about it, you know who these 3 people are. Because it's not going to be a Leo, a Sagittarius, and a Cancer for everyone. But it could be, but it doesn't. It could be 3 other signs. But I really feel like Capricorn is the sign that was targeted. March. Drummer. Someone could be a drummer, or someone's last name could be drummer. You will get that job. So you have been noticed by someone that has a job to offer you, and they're going to give you the job because of what you've been through when it comes to all this. You could live in Alabama, or a part of what you've been through happened in Alabama, or the person that was sent to destroy you was from Alabama. Take out how it resonates. Alabama slammer. Somebody's done time in Alabama prisons. Reagan, Nate. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Wow. That's unreal. Okay, anyone who watches my channel knows that I get Charlie all the time. Charlie, whatever. Well, I did a personal reading today she's gonna stay on camera. She don't want to be on camera, but for this girl, and literally Charlie makes sense. Well, I guess she does want to be on camera. She's a Capricorn too.
Yeah.
But her last name is Reagan.
Yep.
And her dad's name is Charlie.
And that's literally how you spell it too. Like Ronald Reagan.
That's crazy.
Nobody ever knows how to spell my last name right.
Well, I'm telling you, this whole day, me and you was meant to meet.
Yeah, right.
But just so you know, what you've gone through It's because you're chosen. You've just got to get your head right. And it takes a while. I mean, I've been through the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you just got to get your head right and know that God loves you and that you've been guided through all of this and they were never going to be able to hurt you. It was like training. It was like boot camp. So get yourself together and start really praying and really talking to him because life's going to change for you. And it's going to get better in certain ways, but it's going to get harder in certain ways too. And you really need to be like that with God because he's the only one that's going to be able to help you.
I'm trying.
I know. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot easier than you think as long as your heart's in the right place and your eyes are on him. But it does not mean that we stop going through trouble. It actually sometimes means we go through more. Mm-hmm. But God never promised it was going to be easy. He just promised it would be worth it. And he'll go through every bit of it with you. You just got to trust him. So you know anybody named Kurt?
Curtis Atkins, but it's been some years.
And somebody is definitely a December Sagittarius. And somebody does want to marry you. I told you that part earlier. That someone was going to express their feelings to you that you've known for a while, but you had no clue that they actually had romantic feelings for you.
Yeah.
They could be coming. I feel like it's going to be sooner than December, but that could happen in December. But I really feel like that's going to happen before December. They might actually ask you to marry them in December, but there's going to be some swift, quick changes like in your life. You just gotta roll with the punches, and you gotta keep your head straight.
So I'm trying to do. I'm just going with the flow of life, I guess. For real.
That's all you can do. Masculine energy. Ouch. I think like you need to you gotta like try to step out of your masculine energy and try and heal your feminine energy. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Because like you right now you're in your masculine energy because you're in fight or flight mode. Like you need to like really trust that you are protected and that nothing can harm you. You need to come back down out of that masculine energy and into your feminine energy so that you can be open to receive the blessings that you're about to get.
Okay.
And the number oh.
He said hi on the blessing.
I do think he is one of them, honestly. I really do.
He is. That's why he's the best friend.
But you remember? No, that wasn't you. Never mind. Sorry, different client. What is your? Just don't say it the whole thing. But what is your birthday? Like entire birthday? Okay, so wow. You're life path 5.
Yeah, so, Cece actually did that the other day. We did that the other day. But she let me, like, she told me what hers was and stuff, and she let me, like, read all the other ones. And it's crazy because if you believe, I really feel, like, there's a few of them I really felt, like, described me in a way. But it was 33.
Made you really excited,
was
that's
the
for
one
sure.
that I really, like, felt. What?
Unless I heard the wrong number, but the number she gave me, that was a life path 5.
011102.
Huh? What is she saying?
She said I was 6.
It wouldn't work out as a 6 either way. Not with that birthday.
Or was it 7?
It would be 7. It would be 7. And I almost said 7 because that card's a 7. Yeah, like if it's not 5, it's 7. But I think it is 7 because I think
you wrote it in your book.
I think I skipped a 2 when I did the math.
Yeah, 2000.
So, anyways, I asked that because I had life path 7 staring me in the face. Masculine energy, the sun. Life path 6 is the earth angel. I am also a life path 6. Again, I think we were definitely meant to meet today. Because of what you were going through, I have also been through. Except mine was, hopefully, I hope it was worse than yours, because I hope you didn't have to go through what I went through. But
I stay going through dumb shit, honestly.
But you've got to tap in with God. Call on your angels. You got to pray, and you got to believe that they're there protecting you. Which you should know, like, at least this should give you some kind of confirmation. Like, I've never met you before. Were you around, like, or did she just call and you showed up?
She called somebody else.
We're both friends with the people who I found out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he didn't know you, like, were in the position you were in, right?
Mm-mm.
Alright, so then how did you meet the two little people in there?
Mindy and Ben?
No, the other two that are still here. Stop, don't use names, but...
I met Jonah in a hard time, low-key, and he's been... Oh my god, I'm fucking it up. Well, I don't know.
But
and then
basically,
her too.
people who have, like, you met because you were in dire situations, and they were people that you met at a time you needed help.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hey, pay attention to stuff like that. And use your discernment whenever you are, and you're not weak, you're actually very strong, but you're going to get preyed upon because you are a feminine energy. This was set in, you're going through this to balance out your feminine and masculine energies. Look, I have masculine, I have inner journey, and I have feminine energy. You are healing that childhood trauma we talked about earlier. Like, once you heal that and you balance out your feminine and masculine, you're going to be you're going to be right where you're supposed to be at. I mean, you already are, but you're almost there. That's why the attacks are going to get more intense. Things are going to be harder to get through, but at the same time, if you stay on your knees, keep your eyes on God, and you keep praying, and you keep asking for deliverance, for clarity, for help, you're going to get anything you ask for. You just got to know what to ask for, because things are not. This journey is not for the faint of heart, and you're going to have to do a lot of things that other people will have been told to do for you, and they didn't do it. Because I'm sure you've dealt with a lot of jealousy and envy and stuff in your life, where people just treated you like shit for no reason. Yeah, it just comes with the territory. It comes with the territory of being an earth angel. Like, our anointing, we can't see it ourselves, but other people can see it. And it just instantly makes them jealous and envious of us. So, even though we don't think that there's anything special about us, there really is. And that everyone else can see it. And then sometimes we have enemies that we've never even met. Because they've seen us from afar, or they know somebody who knows us. And it just... Yeah, it'd be happening like that. For real, it's real shit, guys. If you know, you know. But you need to start honoring your own energy, and you got to really start paying attention to things that are being projected at you, like people projecting the evil eye and stuff like that. If you start having thoughts that you know are not yours, you got to rebuke them and ask God to take them away. And like, you got to realize what is your energy, especially when you're in a room full of people. That's something I'm still like really fine tuning. You got to know what is yours and what is not yours. Mm-hmm. And if it is not yours, you got to rebuke that and send it back, because all these people, like the haters or whatnot, they try to project their wickedness and the parts about them that they hate about themselves, which is also the reason why they hate you. Because even if you have the same problems or the same predisposition to that sin or whatever, you make it look easier. You make it look like you don't deal with it the way that they do. Mm-hmm. And because they'd rather blame you and put all the that's the nasty bitch, not me type. Mm-hmm. And like, so they're projecting all this to you when really it's their problem and it has nothing to do with you. But instead of choosing to heal themselves and be a better person, they choose just to try and project it all onto you and make you look like you're a shitty person. When this is all said and done and you get through it, everyone will know the truth, and you will be seen for who you truly are. It's just sometimes you've got to go through way more than you thought and way longer than you thought. But it does, once you tap into that ancient wisdom and you realize that you've been here before and you've done this before, it gets easier. Somebody is 34 years old.
Somebody's 34.
And it's life path 7 again. So you could know somebody that's born in 1977. That's significant. State Road. State Road 67 and State Road 9. Both. Dr. S. Or you have a doctor whose name starts with an S?
It might be my dad's. What?
Well, I'm just saying there's a doctor whose name starts with an S that's significant.
Who's my phone?
The letter P is also really significant.
Letter P?
P, as in pineapple. Or Papa. So it could be very well be your dad, like, or something about your dad here.
Oh, I found it. Hold on, make sure. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, you're definitely about to get some huge, huge truth illuminated to you.
From?
People are talking about it already.
My phone just died.
Alright, well, it's neither here nor there. Dr. S doesn't really much matter. Just know that I do get something about your dad either wanting to help you let go, or all of this is for you to let go of what you went through as a kid. To finally heal it and not just bury it deep down inside to where you can forget that it's there. Because that's what most of us do. We think we heal something. We think that we get over it. We think that we've dealt with it. And what we really did was we just buried it down so far that we didn't have to feel it anymore. And we could forget that it's there. But the problem with that is 5 to 10 years later, when we go through a similar experience, it rips that back up again. And then you got to deal with it all over again because you never actually healed it. Someone is either a musician or a singer. Music's really important to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you write music?
I love music. I feel music like in my soul. Like there's songs I feel like.
But like, do you actually can you write music? Because if not, you need to learn how, because that's one of your gifts.
I've never tried really.
Yeah, you need to learn how to like even if you don't go officially go to school, you should go audit like a music appreciation course or something. But with that creativity and the sacred space, you will heal yourself through music. You will actually help others heal through music. So if you don't know how to write music at this point, you need to learn how.
Okay.
Yeah, there's huge change. There's huge changes coming. Your past your future. It's gonna look so. It's gonna be so amazing that you can't even visualize it yet until you heal this past little bit of your childhood trauma that you have left. You won't even be able to picture how good your future really is.
I don't even. It's crazy because I literally say like. I don't even want to know what's yet to come because I feel like it's just going to be...
More disappointment?
Yeah.
More letdown? More almost gotcha made you look?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know exactly how it feels. But do you see this here? It's like a flame. And that it looks like a treble clef. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that fire, that little desire that's deep down in here, that's going to fuel all that. Whenever it is you write this song and you hear that note that inspires you to write the lyrics for whatever this thing is in your future, it's going to ignite. I mean, you're going to come alive again with the fire of the Holy Spirit, and you're going to just take off. And something else I ate because I had it in my hand for some reason.
I know.
But whenever this happens for you, the life that you have been living up to this point, or up until the point that this happens, will no longer exist. That person will be dead and gone. When this fire and this passion ignites, the person you are now will be dead and gone. and you really need to learn how to write music before that happens. I mean, you could have like some kind of like instantaneous like idiot savant moment where like you never had any training and then all of a sudden you could just do it. But it would be more logical for you to actually go and try to learn it because it'll just help you.
Okay.
Don't start any like useless drama for yourself like right now. Don't start anything like that doesn't. Don't get involved in shit that doesn't matter. You need to let things go. If it's not that important, it's not that important. But sometimes it's hard because we care about things. But you really need to pick your battles wisely at this time. What's up, guys? What's that? Wow. Oh, okay. It looked like somebody's name. Like, wow. Hey, Jen. Jojo. Predator preachers or poachers. Sorry, guys. I really I've not really done that before, where I like did a reading like that on camera. But it was really, really needed. This girl, she's, really special, and she literally just got rescued from something that I went through in 2019. If you've been watching my channel, then you know what that is. But I love you guys so much. You guys are all awesome. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me more for this message. 5 of Wands. Yeah. These people who have been doing this to Earth Angels, because we've all gone through it. I've been doing this long enough now to know that our stories are all pretty much the same. Like, we've all gone through the exact same thing. Our entire family betrays us. Usually it's they team up with an ex-lover and think that that's somehow going to get us. Your finances get attacked, your relationships, your future, your career. They come at you from all sides. And for some reason, even though they fail every time, or maybe not every time, but most of the time they do, they still continue to do it the exact same way. And what it is these people are basing their strategic, like their battle plan off of what they would do. Even though they know you're chosen, and even though they know you're unique and different, they still strategize the battle based upon what they would do in these circumstances. And you would think by now they would realize that we don't think the same way. Like we are placed into a position and we have a whole different way of like combating it. And for one of the biggest reasons is our faith and our love and our trust in God. These people that did this to us, they don't have any of it. They don't have faith, they don't have trust, they don't have love. So you can't really fight or come up with a successful battle plan when you don't know how the enemy works. And when you don't have love and you don't have faith and you don't have trust, then you have no clue how that person operates. King of Pentacles. This is somebody who definitely didn't care about love at all. All they cared about was stability, material wealth, and clout. Person could be a Taurus or a Aries, but they don't have to be. It's just somebody who's greedy, prideful, and malicious and vindictive. You could have either, let's say you rejected this person, or you dumped this person, or whatever, and they could have been at fault. Like, you could have had every right to not want to be in a relationship with them anymore, or whatever. They could have cheated on you, whatnot. But to them, because everyone else forgave them and took them back, you were supposed to do that too. And when you didn't do that, and you actually loved yourself enough to walk away, this person couldn't handle it because no one else had ever done that to them. Oh, how's that? I cannot believe this. Yeah. Somebody walked away, and Somebody else took it as a personal attack. You're not supposed to walk away from me. I walk away from you. I shatter your life, your heart. I break you down into pieces. You're not supposed to do that to me. You are the one that got away and you're the one that got under this person's skin. You did exactly to this person what they've done multiple times again, over and over again throughout their life. And that's exactly what your relationship with this person was meant to do. So congratulations. Someone's name is either nickname is Stony, or someone lives in like Stony Brook, or isn't there a Stony Brook, New York? Even if it's not Stony Brook, it's Stony whatever, New York. I feel like that was the name of the town on the Babysitters Club. So maybe somebody's a babysitter, or this group of friends all have like the same aspirations, and they started a club up to like build a little page of pinnacles. This could be a group of high school kids. Or maybe there was a club or some kind of idea, this group of people, they all chipped in to go against one person or to start a business, whatever, and now they're all fighting because everyone that was involved did not get anything out of it. And they actually lost a shitload because they chose to be a part of this. And now you got this little page of pinnacles coming back with only one pinnacle left and wanting you to take them back and forgive them and act like nothing ever happened. After they went and spent all this money on all these people and all this glorious lifestyle, riches, like lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Yeah, they were out partying, living it up, while you were stuck in your head because nobody would help you.
Damn, that sucks.
It could even possibly have been your money that they were spending. And now they want to come back and act like they didn't know it was wrong, and they're so sorry, and they didn't know what they were doing, and they fucking knew full well what the hell they were doing. The apology and the remorse and regret could be genuine, but this person knew exactly what the fuck they were doing when they did it, and they didn't care until it didn't work. And it's because their pride and their ego told them they were better than you, and their greed said they deserved the money over you. So again, this could be a best friend, a lover, or a family member. Quite possibly a Pisces. Or this is someone you have 2 children with. And this person does want to come back and I think they've convinced themselves that they're going to be able to just come back in and you guys are going to be able to reconcile and just start off like from where you left off at. This person's delusional. They have severe mental health issues. I don't know how anybody could do what this person's done and legitly, well, this person believes their own lie, so I get that, but they legitly think that they can come back in and you're going to just accept them back because you're supposed to. Maybe you have a strong faith, and your religion or your spirituality, and you believe that you're supposed to forgive others and you're supposed to reconcile and you're supposed to forgive and forget and put things behind you. This person is banking on being able to use your religion or your faith against you, and it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks when they realize it's not going to work this time. So this is definitely someone who's done this to you multiple times. For someone, it could be your mother, because the Empress almost came flying out, but I stopped it. So maybe someone's mom or baby mama was in the middle of a rage and a rampage and was in the middle of doing something to you, and someone else stopped them from fully from carrying it all the way through. There is somebody who has been protecting you. But the thing is, that person, when it first started, they may not have actually been involved, but they've known from the beginning what was going on, and whoever this is, they did not tell you that they knew. But I think honestly, that's a blessing in disguise, because they chose to stay silent. They now, for however long, they've been able to like help you behind the scenes. This person is pulling the swords out of your back, like without you knowing it. And without these people knowing it as well. They're still pretending to be working with these people, but they're really working for you. These people wanted to put a death to your finances. They want to put a death to you being reborn, you going through the transformation. And now they realize all they did was put a death to their own finances, put a death to their own transformation. Someone definitely is a Scorpio. Somebody goes to the Grand Canyon at least once a year. They walk the same path, like the same trail, like they go kayaking, they camp right on the side of the river. Somebody goes, and it could be Brokeback Mountain. They could go with their college buddies, and they're fishing, but they're really doing a daisy chain. Yeah. Yeah. There's something that a group of people, whether it's a group of men or a group of women, there's a yearly trip that they always go on, and they have all of them have group sex. So there's some kind of sexual ritual that takes place, and none of their spouses know about it. It's all kept in within however many people are in the group. I'm really getting 4, but it might be 5. But there's 4 major characters that are on cards by themselves. So I feel like, yeah, there's 4, yeah. And then every other one, if there's only one person on the card, the person's not the main, like, focus. There's 4 cards where the person's the main focus. So we've got a King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and a Page of Cups. It could be a Taurus, an Aries, Pisces, and a Virgo that all go on this trip together once a year. And 2 of the men could be considerably younger than the other 2 men. So we could have 2 men that are in their 50s and 60s, and then 2 men that are like in their 30s and 40s. Or this could be like a church, like the deacons of a church or something, like the pastor or and they take, oh God. That just went left real quick. There is something that's done every year, and there's 2 older men that take 2 younger men out to the Grand Canyon for whatever reason. And that's where I'm leaving that at. But whatever happened this year, it didn't go down right this year. And one of these men are sick now because something didn't play right. And it's because you fought back. See, no one has ever fought back the way that you did. At least not the way that you did. And you have actually you're going to beat these people. Whether you know it or not, I'm giving you your confirmation. You are the one that's going to take these people out. And it could be religious leaders. It could be whatever. It could be it could just be 2 marriages. But these 2 older men are controlling something between 2 younger men. And these 2 older men, their time has come. I would not want to be either one of them, because I don't think either one of them has much longer to live. Yeah, there's something to do with the log cabin in the woods. 3 people on this card. a giant pentacle on this card. These 4 to 5 men that go out every year, they spend however long in the wilderness, and they do things in private and in secret to either make the church's money grow, make their own personal wallet grow, or the business that they've been doing together, they to make it grow. One of these men could actually be transitioning into a woman. One could be a pre-op transsexual. So they could actually have like everything here has been switched, but that down there is not. And they're on a lot of hormones and things. So this person probably still looks like a man. Even though they've already got their titties, they've already got the... They shouldn't have done it, and they know they shouldn't have done it. And no matter however much money they spend, how many beauty spells they do, this person's gonna look like a little boy in a dress. You just were a masculine. Your physique was masculine. You were never gonna make it look feminine. Like the fact that you thought you could is kind of actually sad to me. Yeah, whoever this is, they're going to be just as unhappy being a woman as they were being a man, because they were trying to change something that shouldn't have been changed. Because the problem that they had was a heart problem, not a physical. I mean, they probably weren't that bad looking as a man, but because their features are all masculine, they were never going to transition to feminine features and look good. They could even be losing their hair because of the hormones that they're taking. Or this is 3 people that are attacking a Queen of Wands because these 3 people were under her spell for a while, and she got them to do her bidding. Well, now these 3 people have woken up and decided, hey, you know what? Let's reverse it. Or it was always the 3 against 1, because that's what I've been saying since the beginning. And that's what the spell was supposed to do, but it didn't work, and it backfired on the 3 people doing it, dancing in the middle of the woods. So if there was 3 people who were doing magic against you, love spells, lose your hair spells, freeze your spell, whatever the fuck shit is. I don't know. I don't do the shit. But whatever these women were doing, each one of them had a specific thing that they wanted you to lose, or a specific talent of yours or ability of yours that they wanted to switch with you. So if, say, one wanted your hair, well, that's the one that's losing their hair. Say one wanted your voice, well, I mean, either they can't sing, and that's how they know that it's not working. Because maybe you could sing, and this person thought if they did this little hocus pocus that your singing voice would be transferred to them. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make sense. I know that. But these people are delusional, and they really thought it was going to work. And I really feel like somebody else wanted your heart. And their vessel couldn't handle it. Because it's been broken down and tired from all the wickedness that they've done. So, either someone's father has passed away already, or someone's father passing away is what's going to expose the secret. So maybe someone's father is protecting...
Thank you for letting me.
Someone's father's protecting them, and when this father figure passes away, there's no one left to protect them, and that's when the secret comes out and they go to prison. And it could be this Queen of Wands, this Pisces, this Aries. They could be like this with their dad, and the 2 of them got together in order to throw you under the bus or fuck you over, and they've been as thick as thieves holding on to this lie, this illusion that they created. Well, this Queen of Wands knows when this Emperor dies that she's fucked. And I don't think it's going to be much longer. And I think they both know it too. It might even be the only thing that's keeping this old man breathing. Just him trying so hard to save his daughter from being locked away in prison. Even though I really am kind of getting the feeling that the other person, the victim in the situation, was another sibling. So it's like this emperor loved one of his kids and not the other. Or, I don't know, something. But even here, you got two men that are praying or begging for finances, and you got one person that is deciding which man gets it or who gets what, and that person was never qualified to, never ordained to make that decision anyways. Somebody got in the middle of something that they had no right to be in the middle of. You could have been left money, or you could have won money, and this person had you deemed unfit or unqualified to handle a large amount of money. So they said, it could be your mom, fuck. Somebody did. There was a large amount of money that was yours, but someone stepped in and did all this bullshit to allow them to control it. And they've been lying for years, saying that they were spending the money on you and they were really spending it on themselves. And when this emperor dies, this Queen of Wands knows she knows she's fucked. Everything that she's ever done is coming out when this emperor dies. And it really is, like, very, very soon. Someone's birthday is July 5th or May 7th. But I feel like July 5th is more significant than just someone's birthday. C is for conspiracy. 33. Someone's a life path 33, or someone could be 33 years old, or life path 6. March 6th could be significant. Someone sees now that whatever the significance of March 6th is, somebody sees it now. Perception is reality. The universe is what you say it is. So there could be somebody born on March 6th that was your enemy, and they really tried to change the entire universe's perception of you. They tried to make everyone believe you were an evil motherfucker, and they're really the evil motherfucker. And somebody else, somebody really did love you, and now that person considers you the one that got away. But because it says, I love your body, but I crave your soul. But at the time this person left you, ghosted you, deserted you, abandoned you, they were so full of lust, they were still chasing the physical attributes or the physicalness of intimacy. And now this person's been humbled. I mean, God humbled the fuck out of this person. And now they see the beauty and the true inner intimacy, and they remember how deep you really were and how intimate your guys' connection really was, and that person actually is missing that now more than your body. But because they were looking with their eyes, when that's what allowed them to run away from you, because maybe this other person had their physical appearance was better than yours, but at the end of the day, that person didn't hold a candle to you. And now the person that left you is crying because now they know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the best thing that ever happened to them threw in the trash for a bag of trash. Can't make shit up. Let's see. It is too. I cannot make this up. So someone is an ass. A major ass. Or someone was an assassin. And somebody was meant to kill you, but they fell in love with you instead. Or somebody's name is Cassidy. Cass County is significant. The other two letters that fell out in that stack is he. So someone is harassing you. Someone's very crass Someone's false twin flame is born in 1974. So if you're dating someone or involved with somebody that's born in 1974, it's probably not the person for you. Someone's name is Hector. Whoever you are, you have a lot of class. And that's another reason why this copycat, this impersonator, was jealous of you. Because they wish that they could have the class, the beauty, and the elegance that you just so naturally carry. But this person's foul. And they can't help it. They just count themselves as foul. And they tried to make the world believe that they were you and you were them. And the bitch tricked me. She only wanted me so you couldn't have me. She's fucking nuts. She actually wants to be you, and she did plan to have you killed. So every secret that this person has is out now, or at least it's out to at least one other individual, and it very soon is going to be very painfully public. Whoever it is in your family that went against you, they literally were a part of a plot to kill you. There was definitely a murder for hire that went down. Could be your cousin, your mom, your sister. If I come, or your ex, if I come to you and offer you what you deserve, my family will disown me, and I can't tell if I can. I can't decide if I can handle losing them, but I know you're worth it. Sex. Somebody chose to have sex with multiple people, then say boo to their family. They said, fuck it. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, they make me happy, but instead of saying boo to my mom or my dad, I'll just go along being the little people-pleasing bitch I've always been. But hey, here's the plus side is I can sleep with whoever I want to, whenever I want to. This could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that basically, instead of fighting for you, they just let you go, and so they can have sex with whoever they wanted to, whenever they wanted to. Or your family member is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Oh, Oasis. So the music band Oasis could be significant, or somebody considers you to be an oasis, like you're like this oracle of knowledge that cannot be found anywhere else. Or there could be somewhere that, like there could be a bar named Oasis that you have a connection to, or this person who, it was only an illusion the entire time that they were getting anywhere with what they were doing to you. And I miss you when you're gone. Somebody's really missing somebody. And some days I'm Sade, some days I'm Tupac. Don't fuck with me. Love you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Because if not, this reading is closed. But yeah, I did say in the beginning I would answer questions afterwards. So if you would like a question answered, just throw it out there. You can't even spell legit.
Legit.
Love you. Too legit to quit. That is the final message. Have a good night, guys.